How many of you have personal information about you or your loved ones on the internet? Some may say that it's dangerous, but I'm going to explain to you throughout this speech why I feel it's okay for you to have your personal information about you or your loved ones on your own personal computer. I believe that this is a claim of value and that you should not be afraid of the internet regardless of what you hear around. This is a claim of policy. Yes, there are dangerous things on the internet, but as long as you take certain precautions, your identity and your belongings should be fine on your computer. This is also a claim of policy. Throughout this speech, I'll explain to you why you should not be afraid of the internet and why I feel that it's a safe place for us and our belongings. My main claim is that you should not be afraid of the web. As long as you don't go out looking for trouble, you have up-to-date software on your computer, then you and your computer should be just fine. This is a claim of policy, and this is also an example of induction. The type of induction that it is causal generalization, because it's stating that you should be as fine as long as you don't go out looking for trouble and if you have up-to-date software on your computer. Which I know firsthand experience because I have antivirus software on my computer, and every 2 or 3 days it automatically checks my files and it just goes through all of them and makes sure that I don't have any viruses or any harmful things on my computer that could essentially harm my files or just make my computer not work anymore. For example, on the antivirus page it states that you think the winter flu is bad. Today's computer viruses are more sophisticated and aggressive than ever. Thankfully, with this antivirus software, you can confidently keep your data safe in your computer free of infection. This is also a claim of value, and it's a claim of induction as well. The form of induction being used is argument by analogy because they are comparing the winter flu to today's viruses on the web. I don't know about y'all, but those words sound really convincing, and just to prove the point, the software being talked about on the quote that I just stated above was rated 5 out of 5 stars on the antivirus website. And this is a claim of fact because you can go to the website and check it out. My next subclaim is that some people feel that cyber cops will only help you out if you don't live in a poor neighborhood. This is a claim of value, and I don't believe that this is true because regardless of your address, I think the cyber cops will help you out as long as you need help. It's just hard for them to get to all the crimes because unlike other crimes like robberies or break-ins, there's no witnesses and there's no DNA at all because you're not touching anything. So it's just hard to get a lead when the crimes could take place over millions or thousands of miles away and there's just no DNA. Robert G. Farrell, the author of Calling the Cyber Cops Law Enforcement and Incident Handling, feels that there are simply too many crimes and not enough resources to devote the same level of effort to each one. This is a claim of value, and I happen to agree with him. We just need more cyber cops to get these crimes done because they just take too much time. My next subclaim is that you should not be afraid of Facebook, which this is a claim of policy, and I also know firsthand experience because I happen to have a Facebook. Recently I moved to Texas from New York, so I have family and friends still residing in New York, and it's hard to keep in contact with everyone all the time and know what's going on with all my friends and all the gossip going on. So it's easy just to go on Facebook, type them a quick little message, or talk to them on Facebook chat. So it's convenient, and not only is it convenient, it's also very, very safe. Because I make my profile private under the security settings, I only allow individuals that I choose to be friends with on my site see my information, which this is a claim of fact because you can go and check it out. And this is a form of induction because it's an argument by example because it's being stated that I'm not afraid of Facebook because I have these certain security settings on my page and only people that I choose to see my page are allowed to see my page. Another good piece of information about why you shouldn't be afraid of Facebook is that the website as a whole is very, very big on privacy. They even allow you to make your name unsearchable if you don't want certain people to look you up and know that you have a Facebook. So if they, for example, type in your name, they won't know that you have one because your name won't pop up saying that you have a Facebook. You can also block strangers from sending you messages. Say someone's been stalking you on the website, you can block them from getting in contact with you, which is very safe. This is also a claim of fact because you can go on to www.facebook.com and check out the security settings on the page before you sign up. So overall, I feel that Facebook is a safe community for family and friends to communicate, and it's also great for networking. You just have to read up on the privacy settings and construct it to the security level that best suits your comfort level. And this is also a claim of fact. So in conclusion, I gave several reasons why I feel you should not be afraid of the internet. I've addressed my main claim, I've stated subclaims that go along with the claim, and hopefully in the future we can all not be afraid of the internet and still continue to pay our bills online, communicate with friends, and have pictures of our family on the internet and just not be afraid that anything will happen. You just have to keep in mind the certain precautions as to up-to-date antivirus software, and everything in the near future should just be fine for all of us to use the internet. Thank you.